bottom line is we've got to be more disciplined out there in all phases of the game. We have to take the special teams a whole lot more. We've got to make those more important.
Yeah.
And it's got to understand the importance of those special teams. I just think special teams was very good tonight, as good as it was last week. I didn't think it was very good at all this week. And we're just going to have to do a much, much better job in all phases of the ball game.
You hit on both of them, but I want to expand a little bit. Like you said, you gave up their first possession of touchdown offensively for Campbell. But really, Dustin, they didn't score another touchdown offensively until late in the fourth quarter. The second thing, like you mentioned, you fumbled twice inside the 15, but got your defense on the field, forced them to punt it deep in their territory, got good field position both times, and then punched it in.
Right.
So you made up for it.
That's right. And that was big. That was very important. It was crucial, especially when it was a 28-15 game for us to get that touchdown in and make it a 3-score game. That was very important. You was talking about that. We gave up, defense gave up the first score of the first drive of the ball game, and then not again until about 5 minutes left in the ball game. And the problem there was
last score I heard was 34-0.
We got comfortable. And we got comfortable, and I told the kids, I want to shut out. I said, let's buckle down right here, defense. Buckle down here, and we just kind of slacked off, and hey, let's do it the easy way. And the easy way ain't going to cut. The easy way gets you to be independent. It shouldn't beat you. We got a lot of work to do. We'll get after this next week, and hopefully we'll play a little better and execute a little better and play our positions.
Yeah.
We got too many people out there wanting to go out there and fly around, make the big hit, be the hero, make the highlight film, all that crap. Instead of doing your position, get the guy on the ground. So when we start doing the little things right, we've got potential to be a pretty good football team. We're not there yet.
Just a quick update for us if you don't care. I just have 3 names. I'm sure there's more. Mitchell, Bigby, and West all banged up the second half. We obviously saw Mitchell and West come back for some action. Any update on Josh or anybody else that we need to know?
Josh has got a cramp issue. I don't know what it is. He plays hard, plays a good first half. He gives us a great effort and everything. And then he comes out, we go over there to the sideline. We try to keep him moving, try to do whatever we got to do. And 2 weeks in a row, he goes down with cramps on the opening kickoff of the second half. Go figure. We got to figure out maybe we can keep him off defense so he's fresh on offense. And that way maybe we get 4 quarters out of him somehow. He's a tremendous football player. And I think the world of him. We've got to figure something out because just playing the whole second half without him on the field, it's not what you want. It's not what it was.
We were 5 for 7 last week in Trigg County on possession taking 5 touchdowns off 7 possessions. I don't have the numbers in front of me, but you were very solid again with a lot of touchdowns offensively. Are you pleased with the way you're clicking for the majority of the time offensively right now?
I don't know. I felt a lot more. I'm more after I watched the film. I just want to see. We had to make a couple of adjustments. They were getting penetration. They were getting a lot of penetration. Matter of fact, early in the ball game, and we had to really squeeze our tackle splits down to cut off some of the penetration of their defensive tackles. I didn't think we didn't block on the edge the way I wanted to most of the night, and we need to look at that, make adjustments, and come back and and go from there. But hey, a win. We'll take a win any way we can get it. It wasn't a pretty win. My hats off to Fort Campbell, the coaching staff. Those kids played their hearts out tonight. They came out here and they wanted it more than we did the first half. They wanted it more than we did the first half. And we talked about that.
My final thoughts for you. Congratulations to Hills and his touchdown late. That was big. Drew West had a man's game tonight, 22 carries, 90 yards. But thank goodness I picked up M.J. Jones this morning on my fantasy team coach. He went 11 carries, 172, and 4 touchdowns. The kid came to play offensively for sure tonight.
Well, Josh Bigby had a great week last week offensively. I think he had 120 yards in the first half. He had a tremendous football game against Fort Campbell last year. So, Josh even said at halftime, they stick it to me. They watch him down to Josh, and that's fine. I said, we're a four-headed monster. We're quarterback, fullback, halfback, and wingback. I said, whoever gets it this week, I talked a couple of years ago. The first game of the season was Tree. 2 years ago, Coco went off. 3 touchdowns, 100-something yards rushing. Next game, he may not have 20 yards, but Marcus Hampton exploded against Fort Campbell. Then the third game that year, DeQuan Beard goes off in that game. So it's just That's what our kids have got to understand. We're playing team football, and when we play team football, and we don't worry about who's getting the yards, and we don't worry about who's getting the touchdowns, and we don't worry if we're running the ball or throwing the ball, and we don't worry about who's making the tackles. We're going to be a heck of a football team. But we're getting there. We're getting there.
Coach, congratulations. Enjoy it and get back to work.
Thank you.